What's happening?
So guys, malt review time, baby.
Laphroaig 25-year-old.
Our first Laphroaig 25-year-old review.
Yes.
Ironically.
This is the 2017 release. And it is bottled at cask strength at 48.9% ABV. So kind of low ABV.
Right.
Hopefully there's some older whiskey and that's why, but we don't know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Aged in second fill Oloroso and bourbon barrels.
Yes.
So
it says American bourbon barrels.
American bourbon barrels.
Yes.
All right. Letting this thing breathe for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. As you can see, relatively new bottle.
Relatively new bottle. Opened. It was a special on this recently at a local shop, and so it was a fairly recent purchase. Haven't been a huge fan of some of all the Laphroaig 25s I've tried.
I remember early in our journey.
Yeah.
This would have been years ago.
Yes.
Before the 17. We first tried it.
Yeah.
We weren't the biggest fans.
We weren't the biggest fan of that one. Yeah. But this 2017 is definitely a step above from some of the other ones that we've tried. And without further ado, here's the review.
Nose.
The first thing that comes to mind is this just very light and delicate style of peat, which is very surprising because 2017 is not so, so old, right? In the olden days of Laphroaig, you get that like crazy sweet peat. We always call it peat candy. And it's not that. It's certainly not that. It's not that old school peat from the olden days, but it's also not smack in your face medicinal peat like the current days. And it is 25 years old, obviously. So, that peat can get refined, but it's not super medicinal. It's more ocean spray and kind of fishnet kind of style of peat.
Yeah, you're getting to like the good Laphroaig 10s from the 1990s. Mm-hmm. It was kind of that softer kind of fruity peat.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah, way before the era today of the Bengay and camphor and medicinal. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, a very soft, refined.
You're not getting a ton of like bandages and icy hot in here, right?
Yeah, no, it totally, like Narby said, it's just the essence of Isla. It's like beautiful sea spray, ocean, kippers. You're on the water, you're fishing, everything's so fresh.
Everything is so fresh. It's so refined. It's silky. You could tell there's age because it's just so refined. You're getting luscious fruits like little white peach, little honeydew melon, little pineapple grape.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Very, very light papaya, passion fruit. Yeah, the white grape like crazy.
There's like a vanilla undertone to it.
Oh yeah, very vanilla. The bourbon.
And it's just a combination of those sweet fruits and that beautiful ocean style of peat. Blindly, you probably wouldn't guess Laphroaig with this kind of peat.
No.
Right? You'd kind of more go towards kind of a Talisker kind of a direction of peat, right? Yeah. So it's a little bit lighter, very refined, very, very enjoyable.
Absolutely. Maybe even like a Kolila. Yeah.
Really nice. Anything else to add to this, Mike?
That's it.
Yeah. It's not super complex. It's not doing a million different things, but the things it's doing, it's very refined. It's doing it extremely well, and it is extremely enjoyable.
Beautiful.
Extremely enjoyable.
Beautiful.
Palate. On the palate. Immediately the peat's a little bit more Laphroaig-like.
Usually the case.
Laphroaig and Talisker, they had a baby.
Yeah. Beautiful power. Yeah. Beautiful power.
Yeah. It's slightly more medicinal now, but it's not that full Laphroaig smack in your face medicinal.
Yes.
It's still very ocean-like, very mineral, wet rocks, sandy beach. Then the fruits start lingering. Your mouth starts salivating. And you start getting a little bit of that, quite a bit of that vanilla, that honeydew melon, the white grape, little grapefruit now on the palate.
Yeah, definitely more like on the pink grapefruit side.
Yeah.
Than like mango papaya. Yeah. A little heavy salted caramel.
Yes. Yeah, salty. Salted caramel for sure.
Yeah.
Salted vanilla caramel wafer kind of a thing going on. Yeah.
Some salted caramel dipped kippers.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Yeah, very, very nice.
Yeah, no, so it's still Laphroaig. But definitely more aged, refined.
Very refined. Very nice. Very enjoyable.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And beautiful, beautiful oak. Like salty, sweet oak.
One more sip. Boy, this does not feel like it's cask strength. This drinks like it's 45% ABV. It's 40, not 48.
Close.
Yeah, but cask strength.
No, I know.
Which you guys have to always keep in mind is, if it's cask strength, even at 43%, the full flavor aspect of it is going to be there. You might not feel some of you're probably going to feel less ethanol-y kind of notes.
Yeah.
But you should experience still a very much a full-flavored whiskey.
It could be older stuff, because
Yeah.
I believe the 2018, 2019 are up around like 52, 53 plus.
Yeah. Someone who's a massive Laphroaig fan and enjoys the kind of the current style, wants a big boy, big broad shoulder kind of whiskey, this is not it. If you enjoy luscious fruits, softer, more delicate style peat, very refined, kind of silky kind of whiskey, this would be right up your alley. It is 25 years old, cask strength, and we actually got a great deal on this. We got it for $400. So normally it's going to be more between the $500 to $550 range. So about $150 discount.
And normally you have to do that in the UK to get that deal.
Even in the UK, it's $550.
I've seen a couple sites, but you're right.
Not
Usually
anymore.
it's $550.
Maybe a year or two ago.
I saw one today.
How much?
It's a brand new site that I'm not going to tell anyone.
Just tell me how much. You don't need to tell anyone.
400.
400.
For the
But
same-
by the time you ship it here, it's going to be $550.
The same bottle, yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, you have to combine it with other stuff to make the shipping make sense.
We've talked about how Laphroaig is for like aged Laphroaig and aged Highland Park is arguably still one of the few values left in the big names.
Our last cigar chat.
Yeah, in the
Which
big
is
names.
true,
Yeah,
right.
in the big names.
Like comparing like your Laphroaig 25
Yeah.
for $4 or even $550. Your
Yeah.
Laphroaig 30 for $1,000.
Yeah.
$1,100.
Yeah, versus some of these other brands who are now going to 25s going to
$2,000 plus. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, no, so it's still, especially if you're an Isla fan, Laphroaig fan, it's still a great value point.
Yeah. Finish wise, this is kind of a medium finish. Doesn't linger and linger and linger. You kind of maybe want a little bit more of that. You may perhaps crave a little bit more power, but it's such a good whiskey and it has its place on the bar for its right time. I think it's amazing. Score wise, I'm somewhere between a 90 and a 91, Mike. If I did half points, it would be 90.5. But that's kind of where I'm at. I'm at a 90.5 on this.
90.5?
90.5. I'm right there between a 90 and a 91.
Are we doing 0.5s?
We're not.
Are you cheating?
We're not. But based on the price we paid it for,
Right,
if we
close,
wanted
close,
to, if
close.
I had to like bump it up to a 91, I'm okay with bumping it up to a 91
Right.
because of the half point extra for the value of what we paid. Even though we never ever score based on price, and if we
Right.
do bump it up half a point because of it, we mention it.
Right.
How do you feel about it?
What's your fucking score?
It's very good. I'm gonna give it a 91.
Also keep in mind, okay, how many drams have you had? This is like
Well, you remember,
almost like a neck pour.
no, it's not a neck pour. No.
Like three times?
At least.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you know, our pours are half ounce each.
That's true. Your pours are.
Yeah, my pours are, yeah.
Okay.
How do you feel about it?
I'm gonna go 90.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
It's getting close to a 91,
Yes.
but not quite there yet.
Yeah. I can name 91 whiskeys that I like more. I can name the 91 rated whiskeys that I like more.
It's all relative.
But if I give it a 90, it's going to be sitting at the top of that night. It's going to be one of the kings of the 90 rated.
Hence the 90.5.
Yes.
Right.
It's going to be the king.
Kind of a disclaimer.
Yeah. And it's also like a style of that like delicate peat that I just love. I love that delicate peat. It's just, you know, it's a superstar whiskey. And it's absolutely worth $400.
Gorge.
Absolutely.
Gorgeous.
All right, you guys. We'll see you guys soon for many more.
Cheers.
Cheers.